Welcome to Coxie's Picks. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Coxie's Picks, and we're going to discuss why I got into lock sport and the lock community as a whole. Mainly the reason I got into lock sport was because I needed to get into my pool table, and unfortunately my pool table keys were missing, so I had to get in there to enable free play again, because it accidentally set itself out. So unfortunately I I had to learn lock picking, and that's when I stumbled across Lock Noob, and the various likes like that. Whilst Lock Noob actually gave me, I'll tell you what, his Learn to Lock Picking channel is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend that if you are new to lock picking, you just sit there and just read it. But yeah, and then the bug hit, and my first videos, you'll notice, are quite basic. They are literally just showing how to rake something and how to pick something. In fact, I think it was probably this lock a long time ago. The reason being is because I bought my first pick set from UK Bump Keys, and they offered a discount. The discount being that if you showed a video and they used it for their advertising, you got some money off. So that got me set up, and then I realised that actually people found me and started subscribing, so I thought, oh, I better concentrate and start putting some content together. Then I was a little bit paranoid about my voice, so I used a digitized voice to explain what was going on. And then about 8 months, 9 months ago, I kind of realised that not a lot of people feature these, and so I kind of thought I'd better try and cast some illusions aside and show that they're not as easy as everyone thinks. There are lots of different mechanisms. I mean, I know I have been told that I make it look easy by using a simple tool, but this is actually just using something called a straight edge attack. It just so happens that it's a Parker pen, and when you're doing a straight edge attack, pretty much most cuffs will actually open up for you, as well as the double lock. It's one of the interesting things I like to do, is play around, and handcuffs being attached to you restrict your motion, your movement, and everything that you can and can't do. And it's about as unrealistic as you can get, because I always put my hands in front of me, which would never happen in the real world, as they say. But you do get to make some interesting tools to help yourself out, so you can start playing around. There's loads of little things like rings with covert shims inside. I mean, they're all just niff-naff and trivia, and the thing is that if you were ever in a real scenario with a set of handcuffs, just say, yes, officer, I'm quite happy to help you in your search for whatever you need. You should not be using any of my information as tutorials to escape. You'll get yourself in so much more cart than you're actually in the first place. But one of the channels that stumbled upon me, and then I stumbled upon them, and then we did some lock swaps, was Chris, and it's mostly because of lever locks, which I don't actually have a lever lock around. Well, I've got a set of lever handcuffs to hand, but I don't have a lever lock lying around, and we always got sat chatting about lever locks and everything else. So, I mean, I've got quite a diverse interest in locks. I know my limitations. Good God, I am an average picker at best. But I know a mean bypass, so if you ever want to know a bypass, I can probably show and demonstrate them. But there we go. So it is a nice, interesting hobby. The people inside it are nice, and it's great just being able to chat backwards and forwards in the comments, the emails that you share backwards and forwards. And one of my favourite things about the whole lock sport community is lock swaps. Right, you're just literally passing locks backwards and forwards. It's so interesting being able to find somebody else's lock, even if they weren't able to pick it, and then you pick it. Brummy's a great example of this with his Corbin. That Corbin, oh my God, I still have nightmares about it. Right, but then I gave it to Daz, and he opened it in less than 15 minutes. Oh my Christ. Right, I was absolutely enthralled watching his video, and I was just like, how? And it's not like I didn't know it was awkward. It's just the fact that he opened it so effortlessly, and I was like, ah. Oh. So you get to see everything from when doing a lock swap, where you've seen you failure, and then you go and watch someone succeed, and you can see how they did it. What would have been really nice is for the Brummie's Corbin to find its way back, and then I can have another go. But I think I've got enough PTSD from that lock, so we'll move away from it as best we can. Going on for going for the future, I see myself picking a lot more interesting locks. I've got a few ideas with handcuffs. Obviously, if you've been following my channel, you notice that I've got an online record. This is similar to Guinness. It's not Guinness. Guinness have got a lot more evidence gathering criteria to do, so I've got to fulfill a few ticks in the boxes. But yeah, so hopefully I'll have a Guinness World Record by the end of the year. That is my aim, and then yay, we should be good. So yeah, feel free to join in on the speedscaping. The Deadlocks has started, along with Blastastic Escapes and myself. Hopefully, I mean, the thing is with the challenges, you only need one set of cuffs. So, and then there's also Panda Frog's speed picking, which I absolutely love watching. It's phenomenal watching their speed picking. But the thing is I'm all sausage and fingers, and yeah, right. You'd think I'd be really good at being able to pick something quickly when I'm doing like a handcuff, for example, but picking a lock that quick, good God, those guys, well done. Happy days. Right, I think I've taken enough of your time. So what I'll do is I'll end the video here, and I'll say a big thank you to Chris for his entertaining videos, a big thank you to everyone in the community, and thank you very much for watching my videos. So stay safe everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.